Hi everyone, and without a further ado, we are going to jump right into the tutorial. This is the eye makeup look that I'm looking to create for today's makeup tutorial. First of all, I'm going to prep my eyelid using MAC Paint Pot in shade Soft Ochre. And using a flat concealer brush, I'm going to apply that product onto my lid, after which I'm going to go ahead with my damp beauty blender and blend that product onto my lid. Once my eyelids are prepped for eyeshadows, for that I'm going to be using my Huda Beauty's Electric Obsession eyeshadow palette, and I'm going to take this beautiful bright yellow color, which is going to be acting as my transition color for my eyelid. Moving on to my next eyeshadow, I'm going to be using this beautiful bright orange, and this is going to be also acting as my crease color, but this is going to define my crease a little more and give my eyes a lot more definition. Today we are definitely going to play around a lot with the colorful eyeshadows, so each and every single color does play a huge role in creating this eye makeup look. Especially when you're playing with a colorful eye makeup look, you want to make sure you go from light to dark. Next, I'm using this violet color, and it is also going to be acting as my crease color, but this time I'm going to define the crease a little more using my MAC 221 brush. Next, I'm going to use this bright pink eyeshadow, and I'm going to deposit a lot on the outer corners, and then I'm going to slowly work my way inwards towards the crease. And here I'm just going to blend the edges out, so there are no harsh edges or anything like that. Moving on to my concealer, I'm using my Wake Me Up concealer by Rimmel Cosmetics, and using a concealer brush, I'm going to create a base for my lid color. Using my Sigma E55 brush, I'm going to pick up on this purple color from the same Huda Beauty palette, and I'm going to slowly deposit them onto my lid. And this purple color is just going to be sitting on the inner part of my lid. Next, I'm going to mix it up with a little bit of the blue from the same palette, and I'm going to deposit the blue on the outer section of my lid, and then slowly intertwine these two colors on the middle section. Next, using this nice beautiful red color, I'm going to darken out my crease a little more. Moving on to my eyeliner, for that I'm using my NYX eyeliner in black. For my waterline, I'm going to be lining it up with NYX Wonder Pencil in shade Nude. Next, using my MAC 212, I'm using this dark teal color, and I'm placing it right underneath my eyes. I absolutely love this brush because it deposits the color really good without spreading or falling underneath my eyes. For my inner corners, I'm going to be using my Wet n Wild highlight. All the product details will be listed down below on the description box for you guys to have a look. Moving on to my mascara, I'm using my L'Oreal mascara that comes with a primer and the mascara itself. Next, moving on to my glitter by Heavy Metals by Decay. This is in shade AC/DC. This is a beautiful bright purple color. And for my lashes today, I'm using my Lili ghalichi lashes in Lyla. I've already applied my foundation prior to my application of my eyeshadow today. So moving on to my cream highlight, I'm going to be using Wake Me Up Concealer by Rimmel Cosmetics. And using a damp beauty blender, I'm going to blend all that into my skin. For my foundation today, I've already used Decay All Nighter Foundation in number 8.0. Once the blending is done, it's time to set that powder with Laura Mercier translucent powder, and I'm just going to set my under eyes and around my laugh line. This will actually help prevent any sort of movement of my concealer. To set the rest of my face, I'm going to be using the shade Banana from Anastasia Beverly Hills, and as I'm applying that banana color, I'm also going to dust off that excess powder sitting on my face. For my contour, I'm going to be using these two colors in shade Fawn and Havana. And as you can see, I've used quite a lot of that. And I need to repurchase them because they're almost done. All the product lists though will be listed down below on the description box for you guys to have a look. Once the contouring of the face is done, it's time to set the entire face using a makeup setting spray. For that, I'm using the Fix Plus by MAC Cosmetics. Moving on to my blush, I'm going to be using Tarte blush in shade Partayy, or Partayy, as they call it. Next, moving on to my highlight. For that, I'm going to be using my Wet n Wild highlight powder. And I don't know, and I'm not quite sure about the shade of it. It's just a beautiful goldy shade. That's weird. I'm trying to look at the name, but I can't find it. Anyways, if I happen to find it, I will list it down below in the description box for you guys to have a look. For my lip today, I'm going to be using my Huda Beauty lip palette. First, I'm going to be using the lip pencil, which is in shade Trophy Wife. And I'm trying to create a lip contour because when you do that, your lip looks more voluptuous and more voluminous, so I like it. Actually, I shouldn't be using the word voluminous. Voluptuous, as that's what's called. Voluptuous. So yeah, I look like I just got a lip surgery. Next, moving on to my liquid lipstick. For that, I'm also going to be using the Trophy Wife from the same palette. And it's a beautiful shade, I have to say this is actually a beautiful shade. Moving on to my gloss that came inside the palette. It's called Shameless. Yep, it's called Shameless. This is a beautiful glittery gloss. It's really beautiful. Makes your lip a lot more poutier and more voluptuous. So this basically wraps up the entire look for today's makeup look. I hope you guys have enjoyed this tutorial. It is very different from what I'm used to doing. A lot more colorful and vibrant, and completely something that it's out of my comfort zone. I hope you guys have enjoyed this tutorial, and if you guys have liked this video, please do not forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel. Also follow me on my Instagram at MakeupByAzmeree. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Have yourself a wonderful day and see you soon on my next video.